Alright guys, before we get into this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the video. Alright guys, so today we are playing some League with Tort. He's a good friend of mine, and he's been teaching me for maybe the past 3.5 hours on how to play two different classes. Or not classes, but champions. I've been practicing with some Twisted Fate and some Xinjiao, and we're moving on to Master Yi. That's not going to be in this video, but and neither is Xinjiao. It's just going to be Twisted Fate. It's going to be Xinjiao. And then it's going to be Master Yi. Master Yi is now what I'm working on currently. But you guys will see that in 2 weeks time. So keep posted for that. If you guys want to see more League as well, please hit that like button. But anyways, guys, let's get into the video.
About mid, top, and bottom.
Yes.
So you have 11 turrets in total.
Okay.
And each turret in the beginning, 14 minutes, you have 5 platings. Each plating that's destroyed gives the enemy team bonus gold.
Oh, okay.
And same thing vice versa if we destroy plating. And the basic thing to do at the moment is just wait around for your minions, because if you go into turret, it does a lot of damage.
Okay.
And you don't really want to tank that damage.
Yeah, no, I don't have good health. I can guarantee that.
I don't either. Oh, it's C actually. If you hold C, that should show you your range that you have.
See? That's not doing anything for me.
That might just be my hotkey then. So each minion you kill gives you both gold and it's called CS, or minion kills.
Yes.
You can see that right above your FPS at the top right.
Oh, the 3?
The more minion kills you get, the more gold you get.
Okay.
And of course, the more gold, the more items, which is the ultimate goal. Each time you level up, you can either level up an ability or get one of your new ones that you haven't had yet.
Which should I do? Should I, like, level them all up equally, or should I do 1, 1, 1, or...
Starting off, you do normally want to get all of your abilities first.
Okay.
Before you start leveling any of them up. Normally, when you're playing, you would focus on leveling one of your abilities first. That's normally the one that's going to be the strongest. I believe for you, that'd probably be your W, which is where you pick a card and...
you
pick a card.
Oh, the pick a card that is... That's that one, okay.
Yeah. I believe red is damage. I'm not 100% sure what blue is. But with your yellow card and your W, you get a stun.
Yeah.
Which of course stuns an enemy so they can't move for a little bit. And since we're in a bot game, it kind of shows you the outlining of the turret.
What are these blue things that keep appearing on my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
And as you can see, when there's minions, you're fine to go in. But once you see there's like 1 minion or 2 minions left, you kind of want to back up out of the bubble so you don't have to, take damage. And then when you're fighting against an enemy, and they just come back and they're kind of sitting under turret. Normally you wouldn't want to go into turret.
Okay.
Just because, of course, the enemy's there, and they have turret advantage. That's just the norm. That's the basic explanation for what's called laning phase.
Okay.
Which takes place normally over the first 15 to 20 minutes of the game. And which is where you want to take as many of enemy turrets as you can, but making it a hard time for them to do the same thing. With each turret you get gold, of course, and then if you take the first turret, it gives you extra gold. Same thing with first bloods and things like that. And then your Q is the one, well, you know about your Q. And then, yes. And as you can see right now, on your little mini map, zillions that down there just having a good time.
Yeah.
Doing nothing. With him, he's already taken down 2 of the 5 players, which is pretty much equal with us right now, but he's gonna do better since he doesn't have to share the minion kills.
Oh.
And sharing minions means sharing experience. With each experience shared, you're gonna, of course, have less. But when you're on your own, you get all of the experience you have.
I'm gonna recall.
Yeah. Recalling will be your best friend in this. Each time you recall, you see of course, your money that you have, or coins, or whatever you choose to call it.
Yeah.
Going through, like, recommended and stuff, it shows you early items, essential items, standard items, and then situational.
Oh, wow.
Of course, early items are good to go for first.
Should I get Oracle Lens since it's free?
With the lens, Oracle Lens, it shows you, it makes like a little circle around you like this, and it shows you if enemy wards have been placed, or if there's, like, some champions can lay down mushrooms or other things that can damage you, and that'll just show you where they are, and it'll disable them.
Okay.
And then there's the normal wards, which you place them down and it reveals that area even if you aren't right there. So early game wards are the best, and then Oracle Lens is more of a situational item, depending on how you go against.
Okay.
And then the last trinket, I guess they call it, it's called Farsight Alteration. It's basically a ward, except you can place it from farther away.
Oh.
Right now we're gonna go down and fight Zillion.
You mean you're gonna fight him?
Fighting this guy, once you just play more, you'll know different champions' abilities. But with him, he has a, like, bomb kind of a thing.
What is your ability?
I have an E ability, which lets me kind of be my own have like a second. I don't know how to exactly explain it, but I basically step out of my own body and I get a little speed buff. And then now with your R, when you press it, you can just see where all the enemies are, and you can, I believe, teleport to one location, and you might want to step out of the bubble.
Oh crap.
Oh. Now, the only thing there is you gotta know when to kind of start stepping back.
Okay.
I normally kind of step back when there's like 1 or 2 minions left.
Okay.
Just so I don't kind of take too much damage. Because of course, you take too much damage, it'll just kill you. As shown.
Yeah. Personal experience there, Tort.
So, like, that's just the normal basic things at the moment. The only other thing to think of is when you're attacking an enemy, your abilities are your best friend. For most champions, especially for Twisted Fate. So, yeah. See, look, my E, it kind of just zoomed. And I just snap back.
That was not the right timing for that card.
And then you just keep smacking him. He has an ability where he can just
Wait. He can just revive himself?
No, he's not getting a rush. But as you can see, you kind of scale in the damage you deal out as you level up, of course. Perfect time to get out of turret there. Now with each item you get, each item will give you a different kind of buff.
Okay.
And some items are really good for certain champions and some aren't. Like, with you wouldn't want to build a tank item. And you wouldn't want to build, like, a attack damage item.
Okay.
That's the whole AD AP attack damage ability power that will come around soon. For now, we'll just stick you with the normal suggestion shot. And of course, you and this bot do have the same amount of kind of range thing. Oh. Oh, summoner spells, like what you just used, your teleport.
Yeah.
There are, I think, like 9 different ones. You'll unlock them as you play more, but your flash, you just travel like from like here to here, but it's quick, easy to either get away or to chase an enemy.
Oh.
If you have to. One thing you never want to do is to flash into a situation that you're not going to be able to get out of.
So every
like,
situation.
If your whole team is dead and they have 3-4 people, you don't want to go into that because that's one thing. I should probably teach you to say. If you attack an enemy, like an enemy champion, not the minions, the turret starts targeting you.
Oh, jeez.
I forgot to mention that.
Oh, that minion got in the way.
So now, that's your basic abilities. Now, next, I'll probably teach you a little bit, like, more tips. So instead of just continuously smacking minions like we are right now, if you kind of run around and wait for your minions to get the other minions low, so like right here, that guy, you can just one-hit him, so you don't, just so if there are enemy champions around, and they have abilities, it's harder for them to hit you with them. Of course, some champions, they do better just continuously autoing, but with Twisted Fate, I do know blast hitting minions, it's called, is the best thing to do, just especially against the Zillion, where he's also ranged.
Okay.
There are, of course, ranged and melee champions. For now, we will stick you with range.
Aw. I bound him at least. You gotta give me that. I did something right.
You did stun him. That's perfect. Now, next time, don't stun him under turret. Under his turret. that was your... You did well, and then that was the only thing that could have changed, basically. I didn't die.
And you said Void Staff should be my second item? Or should I go for Rod of Ages?
So how your shop is ordered under essential items, like for me, I have my boots and then I have 2 items after that. Normally they want you to build the first one for going from left to right.
Okay. So I shouldn't have bought my boots first.
Kind of thing.
Oops. Oops. I may or may not have already bought my boots.
I mean, boots are always good to go with. And there are, let me see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 8 types of boots.
Oh, jeez.
Each boot, of course, gives you a different kind of buff thing. Some of them do better against, like, more tanky people. Some of them are better. Like, yours are perfect for fighting a Zillion. Just because magically
he's stunned. Go.
Deal a lot of magic damage.
Aw, you got away.
So it looks like you're getting the hang of your abilities in a way.
Yeah, except I keep misclicking on accident.
I mean, with your abilities, you're doing a lot better than I used to. I used to forget to use abilities in general. Using abilities is better than not using them most of the time.
Most.
Under, like, where you level up your abilities and stuff, you should see, like, your health and then...
The mana.
For me, it's flow. For you, it'd be mana.
Okay.
Each of your ability costs a certain amount of mana. And if you get too low on mana, then you won't be able to cast your ability. And of course that's not good because then you don't have the best way to...
I think I did something to help you with my ultimate.
Okay. That was completely my fault. I have an ability where if you hit him 2 times with that ability, I kind of do a little dash, and I dashed into turret,
Oh.
which was the dumbest thing I could have done with my health. And then, so that's, thinking about it, that's normal things. The best things to learn in the beginning. Once you get a hang of your abilities and you get a hang of your just attacking and killing minions before your minions kill them, then you'll have a lot of a better time. Playing aggressive depends on how comfortable you feel with your champion, and basically how much your enemy is farming and if they have too many kills or not. Sometimes you can take enemies that are that have 10 kills on you. Other times it's a little bit difficult to the point where you die a lot. I really hated the ability he just resurrected.
Oh, why does he get to revive, but we can't?
Because that's his ultimate, I believe.
Then I should be playing as that guy because of how much I die.
I mean, that will change soon. You're playing with probably, if the best, if not, then one of the best. I consider myself the best League player we have in our friend group, because Star plays too aggressive. Austin doesn't always play aggressive enough. Lena's just godly with different items. She's basically, Lena knows things about everything. Star is the same way, except she tries to take fight she can.
Oh, there we
That
go.
was perfect.
Alright, I think I'm getting this.
I say so too.
The only issue I have is it's right click and not left click to move.
I wonder if you can change that.
Let's see.
Game.
It does not look like I can. It's kind of upsetting.
Let's see.
I'll look it up later before tonight, because I know once you tell them how good I did, it's probably gonna be like, oh, we're playing League tonight. Well, great.
The only person I would do that to is Lena, with her Yumi 7 kills, which is insane, because Yumi is basically a cat, and she's not supposed to be able to do what she does when Lena's playing her.
Oh, jeez.
Which is scary.
So she's just a big threat, is what I'm hearing.
Pretty much. But for the moment, those, the basic 3 things is when you go in to attack, killing as many minions as you can without dying, and preventing them from getting too many turrets.
Okay.
Those 3 things are the basic things of League that nobody seems to like to realize. That was kind of like normally you wouldn't want to do that, but I know I can just because this champion is broken.
That champion's broken? I thought most of them were.
It depends who's playing it. I have... we'll teach you about runes later, but I have given this guy the runes to kill anybody, no matter how fed they are. Nobody stands a chance, basically. Except for those times where I do bad, which is a lot of the time sometimes.
Do I, oh, don't I need a certain level to unlock runes?
I believe it's level 10, where I can start teaching you runes.
Stunned.
See, that was a perfect stun.
It's about the timing with this, like Austin was saying.
Yes. I haven't played Twisted Fate, so it's a little hard for me to say exactly what to do with it. And well, look at your minion's health.
Oh. What does...
So now we're here. We're here at this point, and we're down to one of his last turrets. The reason I stayed right there is because I knew we could finish it. Now what this is called, it's called Inhibitor. When you destroy it, it kind of... it spawns your, what they're called, super minions, which is basically big buff minions. So once we destroy this, we'll kind of back up a little bit so we can show you what those look like.
Okay. So go.
So when you see on the map the big blue dot, like right there, that's what a super minion is.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're big, beefy, and difficult to murder.
Just the luck of the draw.
We're coming up on one of them now. Basically, they have more health and they do more.
Okay.
And if you can get enough of those to come with you into the enemy's base for those 2 towers, you're just gonna... you can just fight however long you want to with the turrets. But of course, you always have to remember not to always go into turret, especially when there's an enemy. No, he has a speed throw. Hey, I don't like that.
Oh, I ran out of my...
Ooh, you used your R teleport thing?
I don't know what it was.
Now is... oh,
That's like the only thing I'm using for that pick a card. Like, I'm like timing it perfectly just for the stun.
That's all. From what I've seen, that's pretty much what you want to do with your champion. And then when you different builds that I'll teach you, other like your damaging one, your red card will do an insane amount of damage. I've played against many Twisted Fates and I have disliked every single one of them because they're annoying. Your goal with Twisted Fate is to be as annoying as you can.
Oh, you know I can do that.
Exactly. Why do you think I let you keep playing Twisted Fate?
I think we should set up my runes after this, so they're set up for tonight if we decide to play again.
Yes.
Because that would be like another... Oh, what? I can get 3... I can throw 3 stun cards at once for some reason.
Ooh. Here you can just kind of evade.
Oh.
Normally, since he kind of normally if like around like your bottom right above your map, kind of you can kind of see that he respawns, that he's kind of grayed out,
Oh
and it
yeah.
says like 25 seconds. This is the Nexus. You destroy this, you win.
So we don't need to destroy every turret. We just need to destroy the Nexus.
Yes. But
Okay.
when you destroy more turrets, it gets easier to destroy the Nexus, depending on how good the enemy team is.
Oh, okay.
Like yesterday, that game we played,
You mean the
it was
absolute garbage game
hard
we
to just go
played?
one lane.
Alright, so how do I... how do I set up the runes?
In like the middle-ish, you see like there's like a player outline, and then there's like a bag. And then when you hover over it, it says collection.
Do I have to lead the game to do that?
In the normal like menu kind of thing.
Well, you lost me there because I'm just looking at my client game. Or the client. Like, I'm looking at where it has play again, the level, the you and me.
Oh, okay, okay. In the middle, bottom middle, uh, for now, it'll have like a grayed out play again, and then to the left of it, it'll have an X.
Yes.
Click on the X,
Oh, okay.
and then you should be like at the home screen, and then you look for the bag at the top.
Okay. And then...
This shows you your different champions that you own and can play. And then there are like tabs. It says champions, skins, emotes, runes.
Yes.
And then you just see these different, for you, it would say like precision, the
Yep.
perfect, domination, sorcery, and so on.
Yes.
Different runes are best for different champions.
Okay.
You do have mana, so for you, let me just check before I say this wrong.
Do I hit create new before I...
I'll send you a link to a website where you can look at different Twisted Fate like builds and stuff.
Okay.
But
Alright guys, that's it for today's episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.